Good morning folks, and welcome to Tech TV. This is quite an exciting morning. We have got a brand new apprentice starting this morning, so let's see if they're up to scratch. Well, I'm glad to see they've got their bag packed and ready to go anyway. Ready to go, Eloise? Let's go. Ready for your first day?
No.
I think we'll take the van. We'll not take your car today, Eloise. So Naomi is back to work. So 2 days a week, I bring Eloise to the childminders and then go onto the farm. So we'll get you strapped in, Eloise, and we'll hit the road. Now, one of the criteria for applying for this apprenticeship is that you have to love cows. Where's the cow? Come on, lazy. So folks, I'm running late, as usual. So I'll get Eloise dropped off and I'll see you all on the farm. And here we are on the farm. Time to get this green machine behind me off the van and set up. I've got the crush off and I've just come up here to move the van out of the way so it's not on the road in the farm during the day. And check these cool little fellas out, enjoying being outside. They look very happy indeed. What a great morning it is to be alive. Trimming's going well this morning. This little cow that I have in the crush here, she had a nasty foot the last time we seen her. She actually broke her claw when she was a young heifer. So let's see how it's doing. This cow here, I fitted a block on her outside claw. Her inside claw, the bone structure is very distorted. I don't know if you can see the angle of the toe is just pointing up towards the sky. This cow actually cracked this claw, as I said there, when she was a young heifer. So there was a lot of damage and it was in the form of like toner necrosis. It's dried out quite nicely here. This here was all open the last time. And as I said there, the toe is pointing a little bit funny there. It's not the prettiest trim, but let's let her out of the crush and see how she's walking. See how they walk afterwards. So I'm pretty happy with how she's walking on that. As I said, it's not the prettiest trim in the world, but if it brings that cow comfort and keeps her going on pain free, then we have accomplished what we came here to do. Let's get on and get the next client in. So we've temporarily took cover here, and all thanks to the lovely Fermanagh weather. A light little shower of rain. It's kind of one of those showers that's in between a heavy one and a light one, but still a wet one. 20 minutes later, and we're still waiting for the rain to dry up. It's not really that I'm afraid of getting wet. Well, I don't really like getting wet anyway, but the grinder, don't really like it to get wet, or the blocks don't really stick very well when there's a shower. Although I could be better at being outside rather than being licked to death by these cows. I don't know if any of you have ever been to Fermanagh or not, but it is notorious for the amount of rain that we get. It is a lovely, this cow agrees with me here, it is a lovely part of the world. There's lovely lakes and lovely scenery, but comment below if you've ever been to Fermanagh. Was it raining the day that you visited? It'd be great if you come back on a dry day. We've waited quite some time and it's still raining. So our next plan is to bring the crush from outside, set it up in over here, and get these few lame cows done. And just like that, it stopped raining. Oh wait, we moved inside. Second setup on the one farm, but at least we can get on with the day and get these couple of cows that need our attention trimmed. This here's a nice little setup, and if it's raining when I come to this farm, this is normally where I go. But the weather outside was looking quite promising this morning, but it has let us down. So we're going to bring the cows in here, up here and into the crush. And the best thing that I like about this setup is the roof. We've just got cow 1698, it's very friendly, into the crush here. And the farmer tells me that she's actually from Scotland, this cow. She was quite hard to get into the crush, so I have a sneaky suspicion she's maybe came in contact with the Hoof GP. Have you heard of him, Gareth? Oh, not. She doesn't want to hear about him again. Only joking, Graham. Let's get on and see how we can make this cow's front left foot more comfortable. So there's quite a big hole in this here foot here. It's quite tough. She's pretty lame on it. So, bit of separation starting up at the heel here. It's a wee bit tough here for the knife, so I'm going to take away a lot of this excess hoof with the grinder, and then see, we should probably need a blocker. I did have a little bit of height difference there between this claw and this claw, but this is such a big cow, so heavy, that we really wanted to magnify that height difference. It's really tough. They're just thinning out the margin, so this here is what's going to make it better in the long term. With all these trims, it's about getting the balance right between getting the job done quickly while still trying to be gentle with the animal. If I trimmed this too slowly, the cow would be in the crush for way too long. For those of you with really good hearing or a fully charged hearing aid, you may have heard Eloise laughing in the background as I do my voiceover. As you've seen there, that cow had a little bit of digi in that there, just underneath the sole separation. Wasn't too big, but it was causing her pain. So dermatitis never misses anywhere to get in. If there's an opening in the hoof at all, it's in there. It's important just to thin out the toe on this here as well, because I want to keep it up off the ground so the block gets doing its thing. If I left the toe thick, it would still be touching the ground to a certain extent and causing the pain to travel up. So this cow's front left foot seems to be the only one that's bothering her. The other ones look like routine trims, so let's crack on and get them done. do you think, Gareth? Just when I look outside here, it's a good idea we come in here. So I'm not really sure, Graham. I think this cow's been living here actually in Ireland for a few years, so maybe you trimmed her granny, maybe you trimmed her mother, her great aunt, who knows. Really happy with how that cow's walking on that foot now. She did have a few awkward steps when she got out of the crush, but now she's absolutely flying on it. And I really hope that we've restored that little cow's faith in hoof trimmers. I better keep things lit up today because I still have to pick up Eloise from the childminders this evening, and I don't want to be late. And would you look at this here, folks?
I'm telling you.
This farmer knows how to look after his hoof trimmer.
I'm telling you. He'll be here all night now, so he will.
I will. If I'm trimming your cows at the moment, this is the type of service going forwards that I'm going to require. Thank you, Raymond.
No bother, Gareth.
Thank you. That farmer knows how to make a really good cup of coffee. And it's also times like these where I temporarily put my diet on hold. Just temporarily. I do believe that tasted very much like a Scott's bun. Scott's Bakery is a little bakery in 5 Mile Town, and when we're heading off early in the morning, the smell of buns is incredible, and it's also something that makes my diet a very hard thing to stick to, driving through 5 Mile Town in the mornings. And here we have her, folks, the cow that we have been waiting on today, the last one. Time to get this girl trimmed, get packed up and get out of here. So that's me all finished up and packed up on the farm. Only trouble is I'm going to be in the childminder's bad books. Gareth once again is running a little bit late, so let's get on the road and let's get Eloise picked up. So folks, that is the final part of the day. I've lifted my little helper and we are homeward bound. Had you a good day, Eloise? Had you? Cheers! Yay! So folks, from myself and Eloise, take care and have a great evening. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us on lots more adventures. Take care and we'll see you all soon. You waving goodbye, Eloise? I think that's the best we're going to get at a wave goodbye today, folks. All the best and see you all soon.